Xinjiang is an incredible place. I love that diversity, that biodiversity, that ethnic diversity, that culinary diversity. Everything about that just makes it such a fun place to live because I never got bored. There's those little things until eventually you're to the point where, you've got cameras between my bus stop and my house, where we lived at the very end in Urumqi. I had to go through 12 sets of cameras. By the time we left, there were police substations, probably every 200, maybe 300 meters apart. By the time we left, there were just checkpoints on the street where they would take and plug in my phone.
It was a very steady setting up of like a police state. The facial recognition cameras, the cameras, the police on every corner marching between the corners, police vans circling the blocks, security checks between the cities and the villages.
If you had 10 people go by, and 3 of them were Uyghur, 3 of them were Han Chinese, and 1 of them was a foreigner, the 3 Uyghur and the 1 foreigner would get pulled aside, and the 3 Han Chinese would walk straight through. And, that would happen all the time. I know some of them who were in the camps, yeah. The rest of them I don't know because I haven't stayed in contact with them enough to know.
I personally knew one woman who was taken to a camp because she had left the country just for a holiday a number of years earlier. Another woman told me that official and every employer would threaten, if you don't do this, we send you to the school. She said we all live in constant fear.
And then we saw a camp being that was built just maybe 10 minutes down the road from us, actually, and it had at least 15 feet tall walls, like kind of penitentiary walls. It had apartment blocks inside and razor wire. It had only one gate, which had kind of like 3 levels of gates and security cameras and guards.
It was hard for me to believe, even though I was seeing it. I could not believe that this could really happen in our world, but I saw every day these things happening.
I got treated better as a foreigner than Uyghur people get treated as local people. So I can imagine how hard it is for them and how they feel the same way. If I want my son to have any future, then I just have to shut up and live my life. I guess they maybe figured I was kind of a journalist because I was always walking around with a camera and writing, and they just weren't comfortable with me doing that. My concern is not as much political. I want to see my friends again.